What is up, you guys? It's your girl Kennedy, and I am back with another video. So for this tutorial, you're gonna need got to be glue gel, freeze spray, a weave brush, a hard bristle brush, some wrap strips, your wig cap, some oil, elastic band and scissors, a hair dryer, some wrap lotion, edge control, and you're also going to need one of the little edge combs, a makeup brush, your foundation makeup, and also you're gonna need some hair clips and one of the little eyebrow razor thingies. You're gonna need one of those. So I started off with some Shine Jam, and I went in with that for my edges, but this was just like the first layer of edge control because normally this stuff don't really hold my edges, but I had it, so I just went ahead and used it. So yeah, so then I took this edge boost, and this was my first time using it, and it had a pineapple scent, so that's why y'all see me smelling it, because it actually smelled pretty good. So yeah, then I put that on my edges, y'all, and I brushed that with the hard brush, and y'all, I really had looked it bald headed, but it's whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna take that and brush it down, make it as flat as possible, because the last thing you want to do is pull on your edges while you're trying to install your wig or anything like that. So yeah, so then I went ahead and took some got to be glue gel, and I put that on the top, and that was my last layer of edge control, and this just helped hold everything in place for me. So yeah, I just went ahead and put that in, slicked it back, brushed it back, made sure everything was in place, and then I went and took my blow dryer on high, and I just blow dried it until it was firm, just like that. So y'all, I am not a professional, I am not a hairstylist. This is my first time installing a frontal wig on myself, so don't come for me in the comments. I really tried with this wig, so yeah, but I really finessed it, but it's cool. We're not gonna talk about it. So next I took some wild growth oil, and I put the wild growth oil all down my my hair, because you know, while you got your wig on, you want to make sure that you got oil on your scalp, getting that hair growth going. You know, we want good hair, good hair. So yeah, so next I'm going to take my wig cap, and I'm just going to place that on my head, tuck in my braids in the back, and fit it to the shape of my head. For a minute I was gonna do that new trend where you put it all like on top of your eyes and cut the holes out for the eyes, but yeah, that was too much work, so I was like, yeah, that's it's a negative for me, sweetie. So yeah, I just went ahead and cut the holes in the ears. That's what you most definitely have to do, especially when installing a frontal. Go ahead and cut the ears out, and I just made sure everything was down and in place. And y'all, if I'm looking at the TV, it's because I was watching Messy Monday. Y'all know I love to keep up with the mess, so honey, I had to go watch the Messy Monday. So yeah, but I'm taking my got to be glue gel, and I took the first layer, and I just went all across my hairline, and yeah, I just went ahead and, you know, did my ditty with the first layer. my first layer was dry, I went and took my second layer, and I did use high heat on my blow dryer when I was blow drying this, and I blow dried it until it was completely dry, completely hard, completely firm. It shouldn't be sticky, it shouldn't be wet, it shouldn't be anything. It should be completely dry. Next item I got to be glue freeze spray, and I just sprayed it over where I had that gel and stuff at, and I just basically repeated the same thing, and I had my blow dryer on high. Alright y'all, so next I go on with my Ruby Kisses foundation. I don't know how I feel about this foundation. If you guys watched my last install video for a closure, I actually used my foundation that I use on my face, and it blended so well. I'm talking like scalp. But this right here, I don't know if it's because I can't find what skin tone I am, or like, I don't know. But you know, I just did with what I used the last time I did a frontal, because when I did my half up half down wig, I did a glueless install with a frontal, not a full complete install. And I used whatever this shade is. So yeah, but it turned out to like being too light. I don't know. I really don't know what shade I am, y'all, because I'm like, I be looking light skinned in person, but then when I get on camera I be looking dark, and when I be trying to do this I be looking dark. Like, I don't get it. But yeah, so y'all gonna see I'm gonna go in with a different shade. I'm gonna go in with a darker shade later because this was just too light for me. So yeah, so next I went ahead and cut the cap. I made sure I cut under the ears, and then I just made a split down the middle, and I just proceeded to cut. I cut all the way around my hairline, because you know, gotta cut around the hairline. You don't want to have it too far up to where it's touching your eyebrows, and too far back to where you're gonna lose all your edges. So you know, be careful, and please don't cut your ear. You know, just be careful. But yeah, I just went ahead and cut the cap, and if I saw any mistakes or if I needed to pull it back some, then I did that as well. y'all, so this is the wig, and I'm just gonna flip it inside out and put the makeup on the inside. If you guys did not see the video on how to get this color with this exact same hair, then please go to my how to go from black to ginger video and go check that out. So yeah, I went ahead and did that, and then I measured the cap on my head, just placing it where I wanted it to be. And also during this process, I took the time to cut out my ear tabs. Of course, you always want to do that, but I cannot cut my ear tabs out while I am while I have it on my head. I literally have to take it off to cut it, like, y'all. But anywho, so yeah, I just went ahead and placed it on my head, tried to see what it looked like, you know, just basically fitting it to my head. So yeah. So next I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol. This was 70%. You're supposed to use, I think, 90, 95, 99, 90, 90 something. That's what you're supposed to use, but I had 70, and so I used what I had. And I just used that to wipe around my edges and make sure that everything is, you know, not sticky. You want to have a nice foundation. But y'all, I really finessed this wig because I don't be knowing what I be doing with frontals. I guess I need more work, more practice. But I really finessed I finessed this wig on my head, and y'all gonna see in the end. So yeah, I just went ahead and cleaned everything off. I had makeup on my ear and stuff, so I cleaned that off as well, you know, just making sure everything was nice and clean, period. So I did have to go back in. I did go back in with some Got To Be Glue gel, and I do not use Ghost Bond. I never have. I'm scared to use it. I'm scared it's gonna take my edges out. I don't know. Plus, I don't wear my wigs for that long. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do mine. You don't have to do it this way. If you want to do it with Ghost Bond, then you know you put the 2 dots, skin and cap, skin and cap, skin and cap, all the way around. You smooth it out with a popsicle stick, dry it till it's clear, and then you do that 3 times, and then you place the wig on, put the comb through, like rub the comb through the hair while really firmly pressing on the lace. That's how you do the Ghost Bond, but I don't fool with Ghost Bond. I don't fool with none of that glue. I only use Got To Be. So I took my Got To Be glued gel and just basically kind of used it as if I were doing the Ghost Bond, except I just went all the way across. Then I'm going to take my freeze spray and freeze spray all the way across. And when I go to put the blow dryer on it this time, I'm going to blow dry it until it's tacky. And then that's when I'm going to go and put my wig on. Alright y'all, so as you can see, I did take some hairs out. Those were the pre-plucked baby hairs that came pre-plucked on the wig, but I didn't need them, so I just took them out. That way I could cut them off. So yeah, once I have sprayed down each side of the cap, I go ahead and just bring my wig in front of the cap because you don't want to be able to see the cap. So yeah, I just brought that in, took my little brush thingy and pressed it firmly against there. So yeah, I mean, it was looking cute until I cut the lace. That's when I knew I messed up, y'all. Was when I cut the lace. So I put my hair back and I took my elastic band and put it around where I had the Got To Be glued at. So you want basically the lace and the glue to melt and basically become scalp. But oh child, y'all gonna see what ended up happening to me. after 10 minutes, I went ahead and took it off, and it was looking really good, y'all. I couldn't even cap, like it was really looking good. So I just took my little edge brush, combed out the edges, made sure everything was okay and whatnot. So yeah, so next what you're gonna see me do is I'm going to cut a little deeper in those 3 lines that you see, just so I can get a better angle trying to cut the lace off. Now y'all, when I cut this lace off, baby girl, I was just cutting this lace in this type of way, and I wasn't even trying to. You know, like people on YouTube, they be like, you know, kind of move your head up and down so you can give it a jagged feel. Oh, it gave it a jagged feel, all right, baby. Like, come on. But I did finesse it, like I told y'all, and yeah, I was able to cover it up. So, like y'all see, like, oh my gosh, it looked like somebody bit teeth, like teeth marks into my lace. Like, that's really how it was looking. So since my lace wasn't melting, I took my Got To Be Glue freeze spray and just sprayed right there where the lace was, and that just kind of helps to hide the lace just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. Alright y'all, so I decided not to show y'all how I did my edges on that side because it just took way too long. The edges that I were going for were kind of like the swim edges, which is kind of like what I do to my real hair, or you know, what you see your friends wearing, whatever. So yeah, I just went ahead and brought out my baby hairs, moosed them, and this side was super duper easy to get the baby hairs for. But you know, gave a little sideburn action. I did cut my sideburns down just to give me some sideburn action. But yeah, let's just get into these edges. I'm gonna let y'all see how I got them on swim. So yeah. It's the edges for me, sweetie. Period. So yeah, after that, I went ahead and took my wrap lotion and I just basically put wrap lotion on top of the edges, on top of, you know, nearby the edges, just to make them form. And I took my wrap strips and I wrapped one, and then I wrapped another one, and then I wrapped my elastic band on top of the wrap strips just so it can get a better hold. stretch off. So after 10 minutes, but actually I left mine on for an hour. I was watching Greenleaf, but yeah, so after 10 minutes or so, or until the wax strips have completely dried, then you want to go ahead and try and cut them. Now y'all, this is just when I knew I just messed up. Like literally I was just like, you know what, I'm so over this frontal. Like, and it wasn't nothing to do with the hair. Like the hair is perfectly fine, the hair is amazing. It's me. Like I can't do a frontal. Like frontals just, they I don't know, I'm more of a closure type of girl, but this frontal did extremely well through all the circumstances. It did actually do extremely well. So y'all see, like it was really looking cute, and I was starting to like really get into it. Like I got into it, y'all. Like look, edges on swim, period. Like period. This how a lot of girls' edges be looking nowadays. So after that, I took the end of my edge brush, dipped it in that same foundation shade that I was using, or either I used the lightest one, and I just went in to more so define my part, because this really looked like a silk press on some real stuff, like no cap. So yeah, I just went ahead and lightened up the part, made sure it was all nice and crisp, and got everything else together. I went ahead and bumped the ends to the hair, but I took my front bang section because I wanted kind of like a feathered bang look, and I just went ahead and I curled that, and as I curled it, I grabbed a pin, put a pin in it so I can pin curl it, and yeah, I did that all the way till I got to the top, combed it out, and formed my bang. this is cute. Like, I really finessed this. Like, let's just get into it for real. So I went back in with my Ruby Kisses foundation, and I did go back in and define my part using my little edge brush comb. I used the end of that to redefine the part because y'all, I didn't have no makeup brush on me at the time. I don't know what I did with it, but it just went on me, so I just used what I had. So yeah, I did that, and as y'all saw earlier, I did take some mousse and just kind of lay down my flyaways because I had already used my wax stick to press this out. So yeah, I'm just kind of checking it, making sure that everything is everything. And this hair was super duper soft. This is a 16-inch body wave wig from Sunber Hair on Amazon. All of the links will be in the description down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this frontal install, or first try frontal install. So yeah, I look forward to doing more of these type of videos. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and also have post bell notifications, and like this video and comment under this video, and I will see you guys in the next freaking video. Bye guys.